guys, it's me, your hostess Liberty, and we're back with some more blueprints. That's right, last time we left off we learned a lot of new information. Not so much lore stuff, but more puzzle information. We figured out that there were music sheets that had bolded letters that seemed to be a secret message. We found out about some books that our great uncle was trying to order in, and we got the names of those. We found out a code for the fuse box, and we found out that the commissary is having a sale on day 21 and 22. We're on day 17. Holy crap. We also had a lot of steps last time, and then we spent a lot of steps. So, yeah, fun. Okay. We did finally manage to get into the office too, which was good. Useful for us. Oh, and something else we learned is that the power room stays on. You don't have to do the power room puzzle every time you run into it, which is a godsend, honestly. That would drive me balmy. Alright, what do we got? Root cellar a shrine? I mean, we could check out the shrine. We haven't checked out the root cellar either. Fuck, let's go root cellar. I'm interested. Oh, we got dig spots. We got plentiful dig spots. I was hoping for some lore around here. Just lemons. Whoa, 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 never mind. What the hell? Oh, we got a family tree. The Epson and Sinclair family tree. Okay. So, Simon is our great... No, Herbert is our great uncle. I'm guessing we're Mary's kid. Oh, but why is Mary going by the name Epson instead of Simon? Instead of Sinclair? What happened there? So Lord William Epson, Lady Ashlyn Epson, Clara was our mother. Ooh, boy howdy. We had an Uncle Lionel. Our dad was Simon. Okay. Cool. Alright, that's cool. I don't think I need to note that down. We already know that Herbert's our great uncle. Just watch that come to bite me in the ass. Just like when I removed message from my lists. That's gonna come and bite me in the ass, and I'll be like, damn it! Should have written down the family tree. But you know what? YOLO, we going straight. Wait a minute, back up. Gotta get my money. Alright, let's go. Den. Let's go den. Den. Note to self that sometimes you find money in the den. Not all the times, but sometimes. Okay, locksmith kitchen. Guest bedroom. We might find something in there, and it is a dead end sort of way, so I'm down with it. We've got plenty of room to move yet, so I'm down with this. Sinclair, okay, he's talking about the billiard room. That's fine. That's cool. He gave us a gem. Look at the little... Oh, it's so cute. This is actually a really cool looking little room. Not only the architecture here on the walls is kind of banging, but I really like the shelves. Something about the shelving. Now me, I'd have my bed along here like this, right? Catch a little sunlight there, but my head would be up this end. Because I like to sleep in a corner. Although with this shit, you kind of can't, can ya? Oh man, I hate this room. Look. I like to tuck myself into a corner when I sleep. I've got to have my back to the wall. I've got to have my head resting up against something. And I've got to be facing the door like this, ready to pounce. Okay? I can't not. Like, actually, if I had my choice, this would be on the opposite wall. Just this small one. And then the bed would be there, up against, like that, right? And then, that way, I'd be able to see who came in my room and attack them at a moment's notice. Okay, enough silly. What have I eaten today? Silly food, apparently. Okay, where are we? Let's go with the parlor. Sure, I'm down to play a parlor game. Parlor game. This box is not empty. This box contains gems. All statements that contain the word gems are false. So that's false. Okay, wait. If this one's true, then this one's false, and this one's true. And so that means the gems would be in this box. Now, if this one's false, then this one's true, or this one's true. No, this one would have to be true, and this one would have to be false. Oh shit, they've double-edged sword me. Okay. Now we're getting hard. What the hell? Okay. Box not empty. Contains gems. Statements that contain the word gems are false. If this is true, then this is also fake. Because the word gems is on this box as well. Okay? So that's a lie. This is a lie. This is lying. That's a fucking lie. You're a fucking liar. So if you're a fucking liar, that means that this is true. That one's a fucking liar too. I'm a fucking genius. Okay, I'm not a fucking genius, but I certainly feel like one when I crack the code like that. Look at me go! Be proud of me! West Hall, let's go. Woo! A dig spot in the West Hall. Oh, I need my shovel. Oh, shovel, shovel, wherefore art thou? Shovel. Pantry. I know the new and improved storeroom is right there, but I want my nanny. I want my nana. Corridor. Corridor, corridor, corridor. Alright, courtyard. Security. Security. Okay. Alright, let's get this quickly typed out. We want to view the estate. We haven't missed anything. Good to know. Come, you go like this. Confirm. Then that. Go like that. Confirm. Go back. And we're done. Thank you. Alright. And this will lead to... Let's see. Commissary, what have you got? Gem, salt shaker, sledgehammer, metal detector. I'll be back. Bridge without bride. We already did that one. Okay. Another dig spot. So many dig spots. I need my shovel. Okay. Hallway, chapel, observatory. Hallway. Closet, kitchen, nursery. Fuck, let's do that. And we'll draw a few bedrooms, you know? We haven't had the nursery before, have we? No, we haven't. There's a cute little room. A little duck. I like it. It's cute. It's adorbs. It doesn't have much in the way of lore. Wait. Why would they have room for 2 children? Do I have a sister? Or a brother? Or a something? A something. Do I have a something? Guys. What's that? Oh, a gem. The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true colour, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he were ever outside when the clouds went around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with all the clues we've said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. That's cute. Ain't no fucking bestseller, though. I'm not sorry. What do you want to tell me, you liar? Lies. Lies and deceit. Wait. Fucking courtyard me, bro. Hell yeah. There's so many dig spots. If I don't get a shovel, I'm gonna be... Ooh. Well, I'm... Color me in colors. Okay, walk-in closet, 4 items. Give to me the items 4. Oh, I just used up all my gems. That was certainly something that I did. There's supposed to be 4 items in here. Oh, so it lets me know if I'm near any items, just in case I miss them. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, what do we got? Extra foots, extra feet on the ground. Stomp, stomp, Billy Chomp. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm sorry. Okay. Secret passage. Spare bedroom. Cost less points. No! Oh no. Well, time to go all the way back. Dig spot! Reminded to self that dig spots are needing to be dugsed. And to dugs the dig spot, one needs shovel. One does not have shovel just yet, but one will aim for shovel. Is cannot buy shovel? Okay. No shovel. Shovel, no, why? Okay, well, this could end the run very quickly. We've sort of locked ourselves in. Chapel, nook, lab, fuck it, chapel. More dig spots! Oh my god, we need a shovel. I need a shovel. Okay, the den to the den, to the den. Alrighty. I'm getting no pings for things. The nook will not, the terrace may not. Okay. Well, dinner time's no fun, though we did get another gem. Gems are always useful. Okay. Where are we head? Ooh, ooh, ooh. We do have the chapel. Fuck it, let's go. I want a new room. I like new rooms. New rooms are useful. More digs. What is this? Wait. Okay. You telling me there's more keys in here, buddy? Where the key at, bro? Number 5. We found number 5. And the word is John Cena. Sheets. Chat. No, not chat. Notes. So, on the sheets. Oh. First words on the sheets. And then that is trees, you know. I didn't. Oh. Okay. Alright. Cool. I feel like it's going to tell us to do the first line of the things, you know? Sledgehammer. See, that's great, but it's not actually... Can I sledge this wall? No? Okay. What this? I don't have a handle for this. Greenhouse needs handle. House stuff? Okay. The greenhouse doth needeth handle. You'd think you'd find a shovel in here instead of a sledgehammer. I'm upsetty spaghettiroos. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. We'll be back for dinner. Unless we fuck up completely, in which case I won't be then, will I? Okay. Okay, we got a key. We got a key. Alright. What have we got? Cloister. Oh no. Oh no, guys. It's about us fucking up completely. I have a problem. The problem is that we may have fucked up completely. Alright. Well, if we're gonna do it, we might as well, you know, check out this. I'm so angry we haven't had a shovel. I'm so upset. Okay, keycard entry system. Turn that off. Okay, so... No, was it red? Wait, red. How was it? What's it? How's it work again? Oh, surrounded by blue. No, surrounded by green turns purple. So if we go red, red, that turns purple. And then we go red, red. No. That turns purple. And we go red, red, purple. And then we go... There we go. Okay. And then, so what we need is off, blue, red, white, red, purple. So, oh, wait. Off, blue, red. Okay, so, shit. No. Okay. Red. Okay. This one's off. So we need them all purple. So, red, purple. No! Okay, let's turn them all off. Oh my god, it's not. No. Okay. Okay, purple. Alright, white has to be this one. This is red. Okay. Okay, and then this one's red. Okay, and this one has to be red as well. Alright, just wait for it. That one's blue, and this one's got to be off. Right? Off, blue, red, white, red, purple. It's done? I still don't know what the VAC indications are. Oh, there's money in this room. That's why it was beeping at me. Okay, well, this one was a bust, guys. This one was a bust. What a VAC? What's the VAC? Okay. You know what? We haven't gone through these rooms in a while. Spare bedroom. Nothing new here, I don't think. Maybe the billiard room? Smoky back room featuring a pool table and fully stocked bar has served as a retreat on more than one occasion for guests lacking the social wit required for after dinner conversation. You should have seen my face. Social wit, and then I did a double take. I'm like, what? That's mean. A rather curious game of darts provided the less competitive players a unique opportunity to ponder over its unusual rules. What's the storeroom say? Nothing. Okay. Nook Garage. Entering and exiting out through the west-facing private drive, the garage serves as a more practical and informal entrance point to the estate. Okay, the music room then. A small recital hall providing an ideal setup for musical performances and accompanists. It is not uncommon for at least a few recitals and performances to be held in this intimate setting each year. Okay. This poolside locker room is of course not always poolside, but is much more convenient for guests when it is, and much less annoying for the servant who must follow the dripping swimmer across the house searching for their locker. I wonder if we put it next to the pool, would more of the doors be open? Interesting. Okay, the wine cellar. A short staircase leads down to this below-ground cellar, revealing an impressive collection of bottles from every respectable vintage of the last 200 years. To the seasoned wine aficionado, the labels displayed here would indicate a preference for prioritizing extravagance and rarity over quality. Oh, someone's just playing it up, huh? A uniquely modern-fashioned gaming room, the Rumpus Room has provided many guests of the estate with countless hours of recreation. The room is outfitted with a record player, 2 television sets, a collection of board games, and a mysterious antique fortune-telling automaton named as Elzara. Fucking Elzara. The late Sinclair's personal home office, a room he used exclusively for business affairs and the running of the estate, a task he took increasingly more satisfaction in overseeing in his later years. It would be hilarious if when we got on this, it told you the safe code, and you'd be like, oh, maybe I should have read this way earlier. Okay, the drawing room we've done, the library we've done. Chamber of mirrors. Reflections of reflections. This confusing room can sometimes prove disorienting to the wayward guest. However, upon closer inspection, they quickly realize that viewing this room from more than one perspective is key to unraveling its secrets. The pool. An indoor Orindian pool was one of the more modern additions to the estate, the inclusion of which provided a convenient excuse for building a handful of other rooms, which not only complement an indoor pool, but are often compulsory inclusions. Oh no, we've done boiler room. The utility room serving as a central hub for controlling the heating and steam power supplied to various rooms of the estate. Steam power is conveyed in the estate through steam ducts that run through select rooms. These floor plans must be drafted in an alignment that will facilitate the steam travelling through the house to reach its intended destination. Pump room. This facility, dedicated to the filtration and flow of water throughout the house, houses 5 water pumps and 3 oversized tanks. Pump room can be utilized for a number of maintenance tasks, from draining the pool to activating the sprinkler system. Didn't know we had one of those. Workshop. Spring screws and coils scattered atop the workbench shows signs of the room's frequent use. A craftsman's studio dedicated to creativity and invention. This room was used by your uncle regularly whenever he needed to fix or improve a gadget or contraption. A fully staffed research facility furnished with all manner of scientific equipment and measurement devices. This home laboratory provides a controlled environment in a remote location far from prying eyes and traditional safety regulations. That's not necessarily a good thing. The sauna. A traditional wood-lined Costa Rican-style sauna, temperature-controlled and exceptionally relaxing. The invigorating effects of this room will leave you waking up the next day feeling rejuvenated. Oh, that's how we got more, wasn't it? No, it was eating stuff. Mailroom. A dedicated mailing room in which incoming and outgoing post and packages are sorted and then delivered within the estate to their intended recipients. Yeah, we've got fucking mail waiting for us. Dedicated to deep freeze and cold storage, Mount Holly's freezer is an insulated space kept among almost as frigid as the snowy mountains of Costa Rica. Sustaining a sub-zero temperature is vital for keeping the items in this room under ice. Yeah. Dining room, we done. Observatory, I'm pretty sure we did. Aquarium, I think we did as well. Antechamber. Oh, right, we have done that. Bedrooms. The boudoir? A private salon with a plethora of fainting couches and a chaise lounges that served both as a dressing room for her ladyship in the mornings and a cosy sitting room for her in the evenings. Nursery. One of the few rooms you vividly remember from your visits here in your youth, though even at that time you remember feeling a little old for the activities provided there. The twin cribs found in this room might suggest that at one point in time there have been some hopeful expectations of a sudden growth of the family tree. Okay. Hallways. East Hall. The fenestrated hallway overlooks the east side of the estate grounds and is warmed by the early day by the light of the rising afternoon sun. Corridor. Great Hall. A room of many doors and even more choices, the Great Hall is unquestionably the largest hallway of the house, but is also the least useful, for the doors lining its walls are always locked, perhaps for a reason. Secret passage. A small dead-end room with an ordinary bookcase that exemplifies the best means to escape the confinements of our world has always been through books. That's cute. The greenhouse is new. This room is always warm as its glass walls and roof help to retain the sun's rays. The gardener should be pleased that the long-neglected flower beds have finally been blessed with the glistening gift from the sprinklers installed above. Oh, so if we had the pump room working, we could have put some sprinklers in the greenhouse. Veranda. This relaxing breezeway serves as an ideal spot for rocking chairs and lemonade. The locksmith? Considering the amount of floor plans and different doors that can appear on any given day, it was only a matter of time before a full-time locksmith service became an essential requisite on the estate. That's very fair. Red rooms. Lavatory, chapel, archives. Countless shelves of documents and towering file cabinets make this otherwise immense space seem small and cramped. These archives contain almost a century of records and files pertaining to the Sinclair family's numerous interests, many of which are sealed and unable to be accessed. The furnace. Tell me, furnace. The main centralized heating source for the estate. You may find yourself starting to sweat after drafting this room. Okay. I feel like that's all of them. Oh, outer rooms. Oh, we've got two we haven't done. Tool shed. A simple shed with a variety of tools used by the groundskeeper in the course of their duties. The underground bunker, located away from the main house, this fallout shelter was designed specifically for air raids and features thick walls made from lead and other materials intended to block radiation. A computer terminal within has been connected to the house's network system should an emergency necessitate remote access. Long before Reddington Elementary was opened, school convened in a simple small building. As the student body grew over the years, the need for separate classrooms for each grade arose, and the Mount Holly schoolhouse was officially closed down. A squalid dwelling in the edge of the estate belonging to one of the groundskeepers. Root cellar. An underground store of jarred vegetables and fruits from Mount Holly's gardens. It's always amazing what great things come from a little digging around in the dirt. An outpost established on the outskirts of Mount Holly in the era before the New Realms, this station allowed the frontiersmen and trappers of those mountains to trade goods and services with the estate, locals, and one another. Okay, well, we fucked ourselves. So, cool. Alright, we'll have to call it a day. Oh, dagnabbit. Buggery. Alright, we got a rustic villa this time around. But we are filling out like all the parts of the floors, which I'm not upset with. New rooms, items found, steps taken, rank reached. Okay. Well, thanks for watching this time, guys. We did learn a few new things. We did find some more information on the music sheets. We managed to do the fuse box, and yeah, we didn't really get much more than that, did we? Alright, I'll catch you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you want to check out the game for yourself, there is a link in the description below. And I'm gonna sign off right here. See you guys. Bye.